Alright, and here we go, right into Dream Den. Because, why not? We still have the Hall of Heroes to do, but in my opinion, that's slightly more harder than this one. So I thought, if we're breaking tradition, because typically people would come and do this one as their very final cave, I thought we may as well just leave, in my opinion, the hardest cave to actually be the last one. Hello, Jellyfloat. Surprised to see you being the first enemy that we're going to be fixing down here. And yes, I am just using my purple Pikmins for this guy, and probably for the rest of them, unless we absolutely need to use every other Pikmin, because it is actually a Pikmin challenge, or a purple Pikmin challenge rather, and that challenge is that, well, we are just going to be prioritizing using purple Pikmin. That is for things like enemies and certain treasure, it really depends on. I'm surprised that dude was able to survive for that long. You may be thinking about, hey, poison, isn't that really bad? But not really, when you can just sneak by like that. So this swarm of little bulbars might be an issue. I don't think they should be too much of an issue though, because they are clustered up. But at the same time, you could also just easily stun them and just have that happen. We're not really going to worry about the ones right there because, well, it's not like directly in front of us. That guy was really ready to go and eat, but unfortunately for it, it decided to fall right into our trap and get just absolutely obliterated. And it looks like aside from the poison being right there, this is actually a pretty safe first floor, considering where things could have actually been for us. I'm pretty sure there are also eggs somewhere here. That would be great for us because unfortunately we have one little leaf purple Pikmin, which is no issue at all. But also, we could also get a chance to get sprays considering we have none right now. And I would probably want to leave off using them anyways up until we get to the boss. Which I think is funny because it's not actually going to be the final boss. The final boss is going to be one of more, let's say, awkward boss. It's not necessarily a hard boss to fight, but definitely an awkward one. This is also the reason why I decided to bring in our mighty Pikmin. Even though we can just ignore these, I still want to 100% defile. Decided just to do that instead. Because I didn't want any of our Pikmin to actually get poisoned by accident. I'll just corpse this. I don't think we're gonna pick them all up, but we can at least start bringing in at least like 2, maybe 3? Maybe, okay, yeah, 3 of them at least. Now we can grab all the other Pikmin, and I guess we could look for the egg drops as we start bringing the Kiwi back. So what is a Pikmin challenge that you like to watch and have actually played yourself? There is a bunch of different challenges and a bunch of them are really fun. This is just the first actual challenge that I've done. And now Olimar is actually really tuckered out, so he's just going to take a nap as the president scouts out for any eggs that might drop. I was pretty sure there's supposed to be some somewhere around here. Maybe it's in kind of the more dead-end areas. Also surprised, none of the Pikmin just tried to pick up Olimar right there. Well guys, you don't need to come with me. That could have been dangerous. Okay, what's this other one to be called? Juicy Delicacy? Spicy Delicacy? Don't know how to say spicy because Kiwis aren't necessarily spicy, but disguised delicacy. Okay, so we got at least one part of the name correct. Still surprised that none of the Pikmin tried to carry Olimar back when he's napping. But hey, that's okay. Now we're down to sub level 2, which I'd say is probably going to be the most awkward one, or at least one of the more awkward for us, because it has a Gatling point. Usually I would use yellow Pikmin to get to this guy, but we don't have any yellow Pikmin, so we're going to have to deal with it via, well, purples. But we can, though, go and slap all these guys with our fists. It's fun to do that, but with the Gatling point, it could actually help us out by obliterating the rest of them. And unfortunately, it won't be able to hit the hairy Bulborb because, well, it's way over yonder out of its shooting range. This guy actually has a pretty close shooting range for whatever reason. Might just be because it's just this one. Why was Olimar walking so slowly there? It kind of looks like he just kind of woke up from a nap or something like that. Like, I'm not going to question it, but that's fine. Also, on the topic of Bulborbs, and, well, not really Bulboxes and Bulboxes, but Bulborbs at least, I like how the species are different kinetically, but also appearance-wise. Mostly not because of their name, but silly as it sounds, the way that they snore. Because Bulborbs actually snore a whole lot like, lighter. That's not really lighter, but they sound more high-pitched when they snore in comparison to Bulboxes, and I think probably Bulbears as well. But I don't really know because I don't really remember what they sound like in Pikmin 1. Because they don't actually sleep in this game. They are just straight up just piloting through and doing their thing in this game, which honestly a little bit more terrifying than in Pikmin 1, even though they're not as tough as they are in Pikmin 1. Mind you, to counteract that though, they do regen in this game. But now is to try to deal with the lovely Gatling Groin over here, so maybe we can try to get it off the edge. I don't think that's actually an option that we can do. Hello, Gatling Groin, can you please try to go after Olimar here? It's like usually this thing just wants to go after Olimar and President and whoever, like, really badly, but not this guy. Apparently it's just like, nah, I don't care about you, Olimar. I don't care about you. Wish me luck, guys. And okay, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was actually going to be. And thankfully they just auto-target to actually go towards the actual joint. And I love the fact that we could just use the bird's eye view in this game, because that makes this fight a whole lot easier to actually do that. Now Olimar, after we did that, I think you deserve a good old high five, because we didn't actually get any damage and we didn't lose any Pikmin from that. Manual honor. Or honor? I don't actually know. Honor? Honor? I don't know, but either way, I 5 Olimar. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And apparently a big punch in the face? Like, dang, President, why does Olimar deserve getting punched in the face? I don't think he really did anything for that. At least when it came to, like, Louie and Olimar, they get to slap on the ass. Oh boy. Okay, so what do you guys think this is gonna be called? The sphere? Blue sphere? The name. Implement of toil. I don't know what the word toil is, but that sounds really cool. Or a double shaded pencil over there. Also, our goal for today is to get up to level 12 because there's 14 levels in this cave, and it's just like, why all of a sudden are the caves like so large? And this is a very terrifying level because I think this is the level that has the Bulborb. So we gotta have to be super careful about this, because the last thing we want to do, especially without having any means of freezing them, or freezing these guys rather, is we don't have a bitter spray, so we can't just fart at these guys. Sounds so weird to say the fact that we can even, like, farting is just an option in this game. Like, this game is ridiculous. I love it for its ridiculousness though. Okay, so I guess the plus side, we can tell where the Bulborb is going to be, A, from the juveniles if we get close enough to them, but also B, the treasure guys will be like, Yo, 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 we got stuff right here for ya. So, like, it's not that way, which, I mean, I'm not complaining because we don't have to go towards thunder, not right there, because yeah, in this game, sometimes it's good. Other times, I swear, it just wants to destroy our souls. Oh, okay. Oof, okay, there's 3 of them that way and explosives. We are probably going to lose Pikmin just simply by existing in this level right now. And that's really unfortunate to say, but I don't really trust myself, especially over this abyss. And having explosives right there. We'll see. Maybe we can get this guy to try to blow us up on top of the trap. Yeah, but thankfully, explosions don't seem to be too bad though. So let's see if this actually explodes. I don't think it will break these. Oh, it does break those traps. Okay. Well, thank you, buddy, for your help. But now, unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of you. And, well, this, not close enough. Fortunately, say okay. Here we go. Hopefully, we don't lose that many Pikmin. Ooh. Okay. Honestly, 2 is not that bad. Of course, none of them really went after the corpse. Thought we just lost more guys, but didn't, thankfully. So hopefully then the AI is smart enough not to try to go towards this trap. But I have a feeling they are going to try to go towards this trap, though. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Oh, rest in peace. Pikmin going after his corpses. I don't know why I didn't try to whistle those guys. I just kind of looked in terror. But sometimes you just need to make stupid sacrifices and idiotic choices like I did. Like, why am I even bringing this many purples down here in the first place? When this isn't the best place to actually bring these guys. It was just a brain fart, admittedly. And thankfully, corpses are right there. So let me make sure there's no egg in here, because I know I could just walk through here. I get surprised there's been no eggs in any of these forests, because generally you would have one. And hey, there's the Joy-Con right there. And it's going to be a Glee spinner. I mean, okay, that's one name for it. I don't know why how it's Glee though. But I'm also not going to question the ship. It just decides what it wants to call it. My goodness. And I also know when this level is going to have a bunch of water. I just don't remember if that's later on in here. Oh boy, this level. Okay, Captain President, please come with me so we can start punching these guys. And maybe this guy will be able to destroy this trap right here. Probably will. Nope, just out of spot, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. No, you could probably still just use our purples, but at the same time, it is kind of more interesting, at least to me, trying to see how far we can get with just simply trying to destroy these guys via fists. It's like, oh man, 1 beetle larvae, who will win? More likely, the guys, but we shall see about that. This thing's trying so hard to survive, but there's only a quarter heart left. So it looks like the President and Olimar will be victorious at the end. Even though his buddy is trying so hard to try to keep this thing alive. Okay, I never knew these electrical beetles right here were actually completely boulder destructive proof. That's really impressive. I'm so tempted to bring down our purples, but I don't think that would be a very good idea, considering they could just easily get destroyed. But like, seriously, dang, these things are powerful. Those droids are powerful! But unfortunately for them, not purple Pikmin proof. Thank you, Captain Beetle, for not destroying our Pikmin via boulder, but unfortunately you just knocked off a bunch of our other Pikmin just from running it off the edge. It's very unfortunate, but I thought we were able to like stun it before it was able to do that, but alas, that is a no. It's too bad those Pikmin were too far to be able to actually grab this guy. Though, looks like we might not have to destroy all of these Pikmin. I don't believe any of these guys actually has a treasure in them. I could be wrong. See, are these guys going to be able to shoot electricity from there? Okay, they can. So we're gonna have to take care of you, buddy. I'm so sorry for that. But I would really rather not risk just getting my Pikmin to be electrocuted to death. Same with you, Louie. I don't think you are going to either, but we'll see about that. I believe this is the only treasure that's actually here though, so go ahead and do that. Separate our Pikmin from... sure. President, I guess you will be the one to kind of scout forwards. I want to hope that there's no bombs in this area too. That would be very unfortunate if that were to be a yes. And the president getting absorbed beats the treasure. Now what's this going to be called? I don't know, I thought this was going to be yen, but it's not. Mirrored element. So is this a type of currency, or is that actually just supposed to be like some kind of portrait of somebody? We always thought that was slightly different, but no. I also love how it's like yen in challenge mode. Like, that's just the currency for that, and why is there currency in there? Like, the things that I never really thought about until actually like, beating the main game. And then playing the challenge. And I don't remember... Oh, this one has a fireball, that's okay. That's why I brought ourselves some red Pikmin. But unfortunately, we don't have any sprays, which is why I'm like, I thought there would be some eggs. Eggs would have been wonderful to have in this like level, but alas, we can't have everything good. I'm sorry, little buddies. You can stop trying to get to our Pikmin here, buddy. You are just being one big jerk. What? When did you wake up? Bulbor, please, go back to bed. And now that you're trying to go after us, why are you trying to go after us? You are going to be the one that's just going to get destroyed first. Actually, no, you're not going to be. You are going to be the one that's getting destroyed first. You are the one that's causing me some issues over here, buddy. You're just going to get swarmed by everybody. Olimar just wants to get revenge for his Pikmin that just about got burnt to death. He is such a protective little dad of all his little precious Pikmin. But, okay. I guess we could probably swarm these then, while we're over here with all our Pikmin. Don't know why I decided it was the best idea to bring all the Pikmin here. Hey? Okay, you do you. Actually, we could probably punch these guys to death. Or at least this guy. Because, well, I guess it's just a challenge to just punch enemies. It's also just really fun just to see it's like them just getting whittled down with just some punches. I love this game. It's so silly. And there we go. I also love the little detail, the fact that it looks like the bull blocks is actually melting. Like, I never really looked at the faces of these creatures before. Let's see which way they're going to go. Thankfully not towards the bull bear. It's Bulborb, not a bull bear. Apparently I just have bull bears on my head now. For some reason. Yeah, I don't believe there's any more treasure in this room, as far as I'm aware of. So we're just going to wait here as the apple. Because here I almost said pinguel. Because my brain sometimes just, as I have hiccups and stuff like that, excuse me, sometimes it decides it wants to switch languages in the middle of trying to speak, and it's like, why you like this brain? I mean, it's fascinating. The fact that it does that, I have no issue with it too, I just find it kind of funny. Now, one more corpse left, because it's so close to actually going through, and then off to floor 6. It's actually going a whole lot quicker than I thought it was actually going to take. Actually, maybe we'll go up to 7 floors. I don't remember how much I said I was going to be able to try to go up to, but 7 will be right in the middle, and I might in between. No, I don't think there's a geisha. I was gonna say, if we find a room that has a geisha, then I will want to try to grind for some berries. See, there's not even any eggs in this room too, and there is actually some snaggers in here. This is actually a very terrifying room to be in because of that. Because I'm pretty sure this is the snagger room. This is just the room that has the jellyfish and a bunch of these guys in it. Looks like that is actually not the case. Okay, so in that case it makes it looks a little less terrifying, but there still is one room. I think that might actually be floor 12? I don't remember which floor actually has it. I love like the domino effect. And I love how that guy is actually just trying to completely ignore us, just to try to get to the other guy. I love this game so much. The AI and the enemies in this game, they're so silly. Why are you trying to absorb them? Although I'm pretty sure this jellyfish here could actually absorb our captains. I don't know though. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. Yes, jellyfish. Yes, come over here so I can destroy you and just very, very quickly get the, I think this is a one-time. I'm also going to swarm, because I would rather get this more careful, and now we don't have to really worry as much about our Pikmin just getting obliterated. Unless the other jellyfish decide to come in here, and the cutscene decides to, like, for whatever reason, allow the boulders to go over here. Future orb. I mean, you do you, future. Wow, now some eggs decide to show up. Although I don't think eggs that fall from the ceiling actually allow us to get any sprays or anything. I never really tried to figure that out before. But these guys do actually regenerate, so we're going to have to take care of you, buddy, just so you don't destroy us while we try to get the boulder up. Like how most enemies... You see, I think 90% of the enemies in this game actually don't regenerate their health unless they're like corpses. Although that being said, there's only really 2 enemies in this game that regenerate the corpse when they're down. That's being Gathering Point and Holomatite. I am just trying to get our purples here so we can do exactly that. And no sprays, only nectar from those guys. Though I don't know if the Metites actually would give us any sprays or not. Like, I know a lot about this game, but I don't know that much about this game. So sometimes I just learn things just from making a silly mistake. Just like burping onto one of the bombs to make it frozen. I played this game so much as a kid, I never actually tried to use the burp spray against these guys or against those, but it just seems like that. It makes it a whole lot more fun. It's a lot more refreshing too. Oh boy, we got ourselves exploding dudes. Okay, so let's be careful here. Thankfully, the purple Pikmin won't be able to just get completely obliterated. This guy, well, if this dude right here decides it wants to try to below I guess we're here. And of course, this guy too. It looks like it's actually 2 of them. And then we got the guys that just want to go after just the captains and not any of our Pikmin, which is fine by me. I love how you can actually wiggle the way out. I never actually knew you could just wiggle your way out of the grasp of these guys when I was a kid. I always thought you were just completely stuck unless you got the other captain to free you. Oh my goodness, okay, now is not the time. Oh my goodness, you stupid son of a bitch. Okay. Let's get reset the floor. I don't normally reset floors like that, but I think right there was just a bull crap, in my opinion. And sometimes I do admit I do reset them, especially if you're doing a no death challenge, which I have tried to do before. Got so close, but that one part of Submerged Castle just screwed that up. So maybe if we wanted to see a no death challenge of Pikmin 1 or Pikmin 2, let me know. I would be all in for it, and it could give me some tips for Submerged Castle. Okay, just tried to make it through this floor this time. Oh my goodness, I didn't actually know these guys could friendly fire, like these poor things. Also, this is definitely better RNG, considering these guys are like right here for us. Unfortunately, we couldn't grab it before it could just fling the bomb rock. Like, that would have been so satisfying, but alas, sometimes it just has to be like that. So now we're gonna freeze this guy, and one more little weave left right here. Fortunately, it's in a hallway, so it's not like that really makes it any easier for us. But I like the fact that these guys are basically invulnerable, or not invulnerable until you actually, yeah, sure. Now you don't get stunned, like President and Olimar. Like, come on, buddy. It's like you just wanted to destroy the Pikmin, didn't you? Come on, admit that. But I still blame it on these guys though, so now, Olimar with past knowledge really wants to take care of them, and wipe them out. He was like, I have a feeling these guys are going to try to destroy our Pikmin, but we will not allow that. And there we go, so this room is now cleared of threats, and now we can actually get rid of these guys. So here's a very silly question very silly question for you guys. Since it is summertime for most places around the world, would you say having a blowhog would actually be very nice during like summertime? Or would you not want to get a blowhog, like, just blowing its wind on you? So it feels like it would be like blowing a fan, only it's a little bit stronger. So don't think like Olimar or any of the other big captains and characters in the game could actually get damaged via the blowhog's air. But I'm also not too sure about that, because I've never really tried that before, or never really paid attention, rather. But here we go, the last treasure for the day, which will be a rupee. I think this is a rupee at least. The Essence of Desire. Very, very beautiful. And now, let me destroy this. So I'll leave it here. It actually feels weird going halfway through, but I say it paces a whole lot easier and more prepared for what's upcoming after this. But we'll see about that. And until then, thank you for watching. Plus, I also want to like grind berries, but again, I don't think any of these actually have like geishas coming through. But we'll see about that. Okay, this is the evil one, so we'll leave it here. Feel bad for this one though. This is my favorite floor because all of these beautiful little creatures, I don't want to do anything to you, but we need to take care of them in order to actually get the treasure. Same with these guys, they just want to defend themselves. That's why they're trying to whistle, so the Pikmin can leave them alone, like the Puffstools. But the Puffstools will actually end up with Pikmin deaths, ultimately. But anyways, with that, we shall leave it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button, sit and think down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Looking forward to it, because we'll be fighting the last boss, which is actually not going to be the last boss, because the last boss is going to be a spider. Another spider. But anyways, I don't want to ramble on. So then.